Time for my 150th John Carpenter game. Once Be Millionaire, the Australian first edition for the DVD.
So you fancy another go at winning the million?
Okay.
Best of luck. Let's play. Okay, for $100, here's question number 1.
Okay. Which of these is not a country? Bolivia, Bosnia, Bulimia, Bulgaria. Bulimia is an eating disorder, not a country.
Excellent. It's the right answer.
Huh. Huh.
Have a look at question number 2. It's worth $200.
The Saab, IKEA, and Volvo originated in which country? Germany, Norway, Sweden, Austria. That'd be Sweden.
Easy. That's the right answer. Here's question number 3. It's worth $300.
Okay. What part of the body is treated to a pedicure? Ears, feet, hair, hands. Let's see. Pedicure. That'd be the feet. Yeah, Steve for some reason
Nice one.
manicure's
That's the
hands,
correct
so.
answer. Remember, a wrong answer here, and you will leave with nothing. I'm sure that won't happen. Question number 4.
Okay. The Decalogue is the 10 Years' War, Commandments, Little Indians, Gown Hat. That'd be the 10 Commandments.
That's the right answer. It's going well so far. Get the next question correct, and you'll leave with at least $1,000. Good luck. Here comes question number 5.
Okay. What term is a synonym for a magician? Conjunctiva, connoisseur, conjurer, conquistador. That'd be a conjurer.
Yes, that's the right answer. You've reached the first milestone. That's $1,000. Have a look at question 6. It could double your money to $2,000.
Okay.
The abbreviation DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic what? Alkaloid, acid, antigen.
That'd be
antibody.
acid. And my triple balls just actually questioned the US Kids Station game near Bertier,
That's the
actually.
right answer. Here comes a question. 7 out of a possible 15. It's worth $4,000. Good luck.
Okay.
In the Disney hit film Finding Nemo, what sort of fish is Nemo? Angelfish, clownfish, catfish, triggerfish.
That'd be clownfish. But mine goes straight to Nemo's dad yelling,
Very
I'm a
good, no problem at
clownfish.
all. Okay, if you choose the right answer to the next question, you can double your money to $8,000. Let's have a look at question 8 of 15.
Okay.
Actress Prunella Scales is best known for playing which comic TV character? Hyacinth Bouquet, Sybil Fawlty, Murphy Brown.
That'd be
Patsy
super
Jones.
faulty. I'm I'm happy. Because I am a massive fan of cumulative appearances, right? I would have ripped Eddie a new one if he botched Hyacinth Bouquet's pronunciation. I would have ripped Eddie a new one if he
Jump
botched
rope to
it.
get a lot bigger now.
It's like
Here's
the scene
question 9,
bucket
possible
and then Hyacinth slams it, and then
$15,000.
Richard comes in and says it's Bouquet.
Which British Prime Minister had the American mother, Jenny Jerome? Macmillan, Major, Churchill.
That'd be Winston Churchill.
Wonderful. It's the right answer. Okay, this is where the drops start to get steeper. Get the next question wrong and you lose $15,000. Get it right and you win $32,000
Okay.
guaranteed. South African novelist Alan Paton wrote 1948's Cry of the Beloved what? nation, country, land,
To be
people.
cried beloved country. And I'm not sure if it's true or not, but if you select the wrong answer, you get the final. If you select the wrong answer when it's not the right answer, you get a final answer prompt. I'd say probably 65% of the time. If you click the right, if it's the right answer does not give you a final answer
Question number
cue,
11 is worth
then
$64,000. You would
then
still
you,
walk
then if
away
you
with
choose the wrong answer, you can
32,000
change it.
even if
So
you get it wrong. Let's hope you don't.
okay.
Tennis star Andre Agassi's father represented which country in Olympic wrestling? Iran, France, Italy, Turkey.
Manuel Agassi or Mike Agassi represent Iran in Olympic boxing,
Well
not
played.
wrestling. You know,
You are
there's a funny story. I think I've said
absolutely
this in
right.
many of the games about Mike Agassi getting a confrontation with Peter Graf, who's Steffi Graf's dad and Andre Agassi's wife, about who had the
The
better
next question is
backhand.
worth a whopping
And I think Peter showed
$125,000.
Mike the backhand machine he used to
It's
train
number 12
Steffi
or
Graf.
15. Take your time. It's a lot of money. In which country was US film producer Samuel Goldwyn born? Germany, Russia, Hungary, Poland.
That'd be Poland. I was trying to do a trick that I didn't know was in the micros game that you can actually, if you aim it just right on well, here's the controls on here I showed you. I showed this in my first edition game. You can use the analog stick actually. If you catch it like this, like say probably southeast, you can actually sometimes get the A to D HUD, to get the highlight the D HUD without actually highlighting over to B or C HUD. But apparently there's a game you can't do that, so.
What is the surname of the great Italian poet Dante? Alifasi, Alighieri, Alisperi, Alamelfi.
That'd be Dante Alighieri. I know golf there would be a new one if I got this wrong.
Of course it is. That's the right answer. This is getting very, very serious. You are only 2 correct answers away from winning $1 million. But if you give me a wrong answer here, you will lose $218,000. Have a look at question number 14 and think very carefully about what you want to do.
Okay.
To which of these UK comedians is Holly Valance related? Frankie Howard, Tommy Cooper, Benny Hill, Bob
Beat
Monkhouse.
Benny Hill, and I know for a fact this was actually asked on the actual show the other way around. Actually, I think Jim Cutler's 8,000-pound question. How's this one? Because Balthasar and the Australian Atomic Energy Commission is taken out, so 1 in 18 odds. So, I think.
Fantastic! You've played a brilliant game so far.
I'll say for this one, it'd be funny if a milestone game would be in cock, but I'm gonna call it right now. Special General Officer to be cock.
Here
So,
comes the $1 million question.
okay.
In January 2003, which country announced it was to send Taikonauts into space? France, Russia, Japan,
Could
China.
be China. Just like that, the Australian first DVD game is the first DVD game to get to 150
You
games.
could have walked away with
Yeah,
$500 million.
150 games, which makes this
Instead, you'll be walking away with $1
only the
million.
6th game,
That's the right
and all the other
answer.
games I play on this channel to get past 150. Still some room to get to the top 5 actually. The fifth most people wondering is the US 3rd edition for the PS1 at 159 games, and 3rd edition game is the same as the 3rd edition PC game, so it's kind of neat actually that I think I said this in one of my games, so I feel super bad for Chris Stern right here. Yeah, he's not the king of, well, I know he's the king of the foreign PC games, but Regis Phil was the king of PC, Gabe Burgess is the king of PS1, and McGuire is the king on DVD. Like I said, for one of my goals this year, I think I said this in 2024, but I never got to because I did destroy a game in December actually, was that I want to get a DVD game to get past the 200 game threshold actually, which would maybe only the fourth ever game to do so. Now, it depends unless I do the US First Edition PC, which is 193 games, so all depends on which one I want to do so, but that being said, Thanks for watching.